we worry a lot about what to say to our children, and maybe another way, the most helpful way to think about that is, how do we listen to our children? So the children are going to be scared, they're going to be worried, and I think it's very important that we listen and respond to the questions that they have. They don't need to be burdened with our concerns, fears, facts, but just answer the questions that they actually have. And this is true especially for the very young children. Well, with a younger child, the questions are going to be more concrete. They're going to be more related to their very own safety and security. With adolescents, it's going to be also some more existential kinds of questions, and maybe even some questions about, God or the universe. Like, why does this kind of thing happen? How could this happen? Why, in a religious family, why would God let this happen to children? The worry and anxiety that children experience will be somewhat based on their parents' reaction, not just the actual event itself. So if they get from the adults around them, the adults in charge, the people keeping them safe, that this is really scary and it's not, and that there is no safety, then they will be more anxious and worried. If they get from the adults around them that, yes, this is very sad, this is very tragic, the children died, and then whatever you think will happen to children when they die, they'll go to heaven or whatever, but that we will take care of them, that the teachers and the principals and their parents have plans in place to help take care of them at their schools, and that we will make sure that we'll keep them safe. So that's what they need. They need reassurance. And for young children also, they may complain of physical symptoms. Even on the news reports today that I was looking at before this interview, when one of the third graders was asked how the children reacted, she said some of them got stomach aches. So this is often how children experience their anxiety and fear. So watch for that. Increase in headaches, increase in stomach aches. And if you see these changes in your child's behavior, talk to them, try to find out what's going on, and then if necessary, you may need professional help, or you may need help from the school counselors.